Dale, déjala ahí, que no me... Dale, Homerillo, dale, estamos hablando. Buenas partidas. Mira, cambiaste el equipo, tú sí eres bicha, vale, la propia perra. No joda. Menos mal que está sobrado en este juego. Menos mal que está sobrado en este juego. Te vi, lo volviste a cambiar. Lo bueno es que aquí todo está grabado. Y se vio cuando lo cambiaste después que te dije perra. Perra. Eres una perra. Pero ahí hay otro para prepararlo. Ahí está la tienda. Compra uno. La tienda está cerca. Oye, marico, le tienes mucho volumen a tu audífono. Quítale el volumen al audífono del control. Espérate. No, marico, estás hablando por Dios.
With it. Picked up by Post. Back to Randall. Edwards gets the bucket. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup. And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one. Pass to Post.
Hiciste zona.
And here's Curry. Shoots over Randall. It's blocked by Gobert. Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play? That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Coño, marico, ¿por qué no hizo el pase, weón? No, joder. Dígame, Curry, que no salta nada.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. On the topic of Curry said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice. Never was on notice. We all know how he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling into the story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side.
¿Qué hace sangrándola ahí? ¿Qué hace sangrándola ahí?
Owning this arena is a priority. They've made it clear their commitment is to remain in this arena.
All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Nice work attracting the foul. Deep. He'll shoot free. The first one falls. He does not get the second one. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
The three, DiVincenzo. Here's Melton. Outside Moody. Takes a three. Drops in the
Gracias,
three.
compadre.
And it's all knotted up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of lead.
Gobert is doubled. Here's Edwards. And from the field, after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Ahí no.
Calls timeout.
Trying
Prepárame a ver con mi
anything
onza.
to get that receiver.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Pass to Kuminga. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Dillingham. And he makes
Coño,
it
qué
all.
mantequilla, weón.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Fires the three. A shot by Pajemski, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Clark left side. Pass to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Hield from outside.
Coño, ¿qué es eso?
First shot won't go. Reed, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Hield on the wing. From the arc. Oh, he
No joda, ni así la metió y estaba en lo verde parado la vainita, weón.
And so the first quarter.
Ahora te escucho por el flash, ahora te escucho por el televisor y te escucho por el teléfono.
All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Draymond Green. These are his first free throws of the game. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the sled.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
No hallo cómo hace que no se vaya, weón.
Slams it down with 2 hands. Man, they're really getting
No, que no hallo
aggressive
cómo hacer que no se vaya.
And the Warriors call time here. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Ve esa mierda, mamá, huevo.
Sideline. Let's catch up with Alec.
Thank you, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my
coño es su madre,
win
chico.
the championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys?
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allen. The three from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
And last season, the Warriors had the most success playing a small ball lineup.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
No importa cómo lo marque, marico, el tipo la mete.
He decides he wants to take it to the bucket. It's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And a deep three from Curry.
Mira esa mamá, hueva, chamo.
A minute 15 left in the first half. And it's Randall with the jam.
Julius Randle. You can feel the floor shaking on that one.
Curry with it. Randall's in his pocket. He's all alone.
I love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Warriors trail by 12. Melton outside. Shoots over Randall. Outside for Green. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Back to Daniels. And Edwards slams it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Pass to Melton. Moody on the wing. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
They're really...
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And for the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Inside, here's Post. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Coño.
Minnesota leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Kept alive by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Moody on the wing. The kick out, Curry. There's the three. They get it back. Lets the three fly. Can't bury it. His fifth miss in 9 tries. Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket.
¿Qué va?
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. VA, they're tough.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defenseman was a little bit closer.
And the Warriors call time here. Jim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team that mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history.
Coño, marico.
Because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that covered stopped. Well, you can't make them all, but I got the defense that kind of looking in.
¿Cómo?
Missing. Minnesota leading by 17. Outside Reed. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. Reed's got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
The 3, DiVincenzo. 6 the trade. 5 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up.
Es que no la meten de ninguna manera, marico. No sé jugar esta mierda.
They've been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had a chance.
Se juega esta mierda,
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. Really
Call by Golden State. Defensive rebounding. One of Rudy Gobert's specialties.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block them out,
Aleluya, no joda.
and get that ball.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Clark left side. Left in the third quarter. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, the turnaround jump can be a tough shot. You have to have a good feel for it.
Over to the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And they're on the run. From deep. Randall can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you can still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Clark with the slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Already at 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same to the first 3 quarters. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept of the ball and stick theory, Terry, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed, or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Pass to Payton. And it's going to be a 3-second
chamo.
And the Warriors making the switch here.
Yo no hallo cómo marcó un doble paso ni nada, marico, de pana.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little bit that way.
To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. Nice move.
No, vale, no.
Shot from the
Lo que es
wing.
inaudito, güey.
And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 29.
Mira, un doble paso, algo que tiene que ser normal. Si no lo marcan, se quedan pegados.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Reed. For 3. And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 12 points in just the second half.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Jackson Davis. No good on the
Verga,
glass.
marico, no.
They are really struggling to stop
De
this run.
pana.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Slams it in. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've got the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And here's Minnesota now. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, he's cooking with gas right now. He's got over half of his team's points, and he's showing no signs of letting up.
Curry. That one's good for two. Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc.
No, marico, demasiado, weón. Demasiado, weón. Si yo te la tiro así, no la
You
meto.
can see how scary this team can be when everything is cooking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves. And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Hasta remate.
Player for their offense tonight.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And the ball out of play, and the Warriors will have it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Curry. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
From deep three-point range. Curry's shot is off. Oh, he got half of the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line. It's on Stephen Curry. That one misses. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Showing that they're the far-superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Buena, buena. Chamo, tú sí eres hipócrita, weón.
You best believe they're all happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Score reporter Allie LaForce and Tim Legler.
Anda a descansar, que me da como un poquito de pasta.
No. A mí me gustaría verte jugando esa vaina contra los que saben, no contra el que no sabe. Y que te rías así. Así es que yo te voy a empezar a respetar en ese básquet. Pero el resto no, marico. No me impresiona.
¿Qué vas a hacer?
Marico, no me impresiona. Estás jugando el básquet desde que salió en el 2K, que el 8, el 9, que empezamos a jugar nosotros. Jugué hasta el 12 y tú continuaste hasta ahorita el 26. ¿Qué quieres que diga? Estoy sorprendido por cómo tú juegas. Muchacho marico, juega contra los que saben. Al hijo de Kiko le estás corriendo. Que te está queriendo invitar a jugar. Quiero ver la partida en la vaina para ponerla a grabar, pero no, porque ahora tú estás hembra. ¡Ay! Estás ofendida. Qué casualidad que te sientes ofendido contra el que sabe jugar. ¿Qué arrecho?
Espérate que te citaste. Usted dígale, yo tengo 4 días libres. Usted dígale, yo no te meto en eso. Mire ese huevón ahorita está despierto. Voy a comer, vale, porque cuando venga vamos a pelear Mortal Kombat.
Yo también voy a comer doble.
Dale. Dale, pues, y le metemos al Mortal Kombat.
Dale, dale.
Dale, pues.